So this comment was in response to me pointing out that in order for me to do something simple like opening a pair of pliers and turning it, that requires the equivalent of solving high dimensional multi-derivative differential equations. And so the point is that I have to do an acceleration, I have to do a velocity, I have boundary conditions. It's a very complicated thing to do if you were to compare, for example, the math that would be required to teach a robot to do it, the analog equations that would be required to do something as simple as that. Our brain does almost intuitively once we've trained it to be able to function and control our bodies. So I would not say that our brains behave in this analog fashion. We have a way of doing that that's matched. And this is where the idea for machine learning or artificial intelligence comes from, is recognizing how the brain thinks, these neural networks. And what it is literally that we categorize things. And by categorizing things, that allows us to interpret everything around us. We just have lots of subcategories of subcategories of subcategories so that we can understand, what's healthy, what's unhealthy, what's dangerous, what's safe, what's desirable, what's undesirable, and all of these different kinds of things in order to mitigate our lives as we go through this world. And so the machine learning, it comes down to correlations on a multivariate scenario. For example, you might be able to correlate the height of a bush with the height of a tree, and they'll grow, they'll both increase perhaps linearly over a short period of time. But then I might also look at, say, some herbs and some flowers. And with all of these different plants that I could correlate them, once I've done that in this multidimensional space, that's effectively what machine learning is, except for machine learning allows us to use things that aren't just these real numbers. We can get into categories where you can have binary things like political party or the gender of an animal or whatever it is that you might want to correlate with these different parameters. You can do that in very high dimensional space and make a lot of very powerful and poignant predictions, which is how social media does it. If you're familiar with that at all, based on your likes and people that like things like you like, they figure out what you're going to like on TikTok. That's how it does it, based on what you've said you like or you're not interested in or that you shared. It figures out what other people have done the same thing as you and what they've liked or they've shared. They figure you're going to do the same. And so that's really how our brains work, is this categorization of things that is reflected in artificial intelligence or machine learning or neural networks. And so it's extreme because it works. It works really well.